Kayla from Kayla Crochet Love, and welcome to episode 45. If you are new to my channel, welcome. It's nice to have you stop by and see what I'm up to. And if you are returning, of course, it's always lovely to have you here with me. I don't have a lot to share today, but I wanted to just kind of try and keep up with my 2-week podcasts. I have posted a couple videos since my last podcast, surprisingly, which I'm hoping I can start doing more, but you know, life, it happens and it's unpredictable. So yeah, I posted a bit of a yarn haul and a little bit of a craft room tour. If you're interested, go check those out on my channel. But yeah, I only have 2 things to share with you. So I'll start with my one and only finished object. I think it's the only one. Yeah. So part of my yarn haul, which I think I recorded last week, was this Craft Smart Value. And this colorway is Minty Pink. So this is 100% acrylic. It's a worsted weight. And there is 215 yards. So it's kind of hard to tell from the ball. But I love the colors. So I had bought it because I wanted to crochet something with it, but everything I was working on with it, crochet-wise, I wasn't loving. So when I looked at the label too, there's a knit pattern. It's like a scarf, I think, or a cowl, like an infinity scarf. But I wasn't wanting. I think you need a few. I think you need a few skeins. I think you need 2 or something. 2 balls. So for that, I would need 2 balls. I only bought 1. I bought it when I was at Michael's. I think it was $3.99 for the skein, if I'm not mistaken. But the colors just caught my attention. So instead, I decided to knit a hat. And I just wanted something really simple. And a lot of people have been, I know Debbie the Canadian Crocheter and Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches have talked about the Ross hat. So I've decided to make one too. It's a free pattern on his website, I believe. I will link to it. I'll either link to the website or to his Ravelry. I'll link to it anyway. And it's really simple, and what I like about this is, sorry, that's something in my mouth. He made the pattern for, I believe, 4 different yarn weights. So there's a fingering, a DK, a worsted, and a bulky, like a chunky. So this is a worsted weight one, obviously. And I love the way this yarn worked up. I really like it. And like I said, this Craft Smart, it's a good value, definitely. It's pretty soft. So it's just a basic beanie. But I like it, and I'm going to put it on, but it's going to mess up my hair. Not that my hair is anything fancy today. My hair's gotten so long, I don't know what to do with it anymore. So yeah. This is it. Just a nice, snug little beanie. I had debated putting a pom-pom on it, but I don't think I'm going to, because I feel like it might take away from the yarn a little bit. I wonder. I have a bag of pom-poms here. So let's just see. I have a few different colors too. Let's see if I added a white pom-pom. Yeah, I think that would just take away from it. I like it the way it is. But yeah, I really like how this yarn worked up. And I've been wanting to knit with a yarn like this that would work up like this. So, and it was so nice to just sit and knit in the round. Because I wanted to keep my hands busy, but not have to think too much, which my other project, although I'm at the point where I don't have to think too much, it's still a little bit, I have to think a little bit more. This one was just knitting round and round and round, and I really like it. So my first Ross hat, I have some other yarn. I'm thinking I might make, well, obviously I have more yarn, but I have this yarn I bought a few months ago. I'm thinking I might see how it works up in this pattern. So this took me, I think I worked on it for 3 evenings. So I started it the first evening, I did the ribbing, and then the second, I worked on it for a couple hours the one day, like an hour or two, and I did all the way to the decreases, and then the next night I did the decreases. So I'm very happy with that. Nice simple knit hat. So that's the only finished object I have. And I have one work in progress, and there's not, well, it's not going to look like a lot of progress, but it's a decent amount. So this is, I did show the start of this one. So this is the Incendiary Tank by Stephanie Aaron. So that's her picture. In the picture, hers is like a reddish orangey color. It's really pretty. So, and I really like the ruffle. So it uses a light fingering. So I am using Loops and Threads Wool-like in the color purple. It's funny because sometimes just plain colors have a fancy name, and other times it's just purple and gray. So using this one, so it is definitely a really thin yarn. It's classed as a fingering. It's definitely a light fingering, and it is 85% acrylic, 15% nylon, and there's 678 yards per ball. And this one I actually gauge swatched, and I was going to bring the gauge swatch down, but I forgot. But I swatched and my gauge was almost dead on, so I'm following the instructions, and I don't have very much. So I think the last time I just had the yoke of the front done, and I had to do the back. So I did the back, and I've connected, and I'm now working in the round. So this is what I have so far. Not a whole lot. So it's, I think it's supposed to sit like that. And once I'm done a little more, I'm going to try it on to make sure it fits before I go into more of the pattern. At this point I have about 204 stitches. So it takes me a little while to do one round, and since it's fingering weight, one round doesn't show a lot of progress. So I guess this is technically, I guess it doesn't really matter until I go to put the fringy stuff. What does she call it? The ruffle that she puts around the top. You can omit that if you want. You don't need to do it, but I'm going to most likely, unless I'm done the top and I decide that I've had enough, then I won't. But so far I still like it. I'm just not working on it a whole lot. Just because I haven't really seen a lot of progress with this project. Like, you know, I'm the kind, I like the process of crocheting, but once in a while I like just having a project done. So that's why I did that knit hat. So this one's gonna take me a while. Like I told my mom, it might be done next summer. But I do enjoy it. And this yarn, I still can't get over this yarn. It's so soft for acrylic, and it's a good price. I think it's less than $5 per ball. So, and I have, sorry, oh, so much hair and fuzz in my room. I bought 3 balls. So I had bought these for a different project, but I decided to use them for this. And I've used quite a bit, probably about half of the first ball, and I still got 2 left, so I should have enough. So I'll link to that pattern down below. It is a paid for pattern. And I highly recommend you go and check out her other patterns. I believe she sells them on Etsy and Ravelry. But I'm not 100% sure, but I think she sells them on Etsy too. But check out some of her other stuff. Like, I can't get over some of her stuff. And she's so fast, it seems. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have. I really don't have a lot to share. I don't have any acquisitions because I shared the yarn haul, which this is my Caron big cake back here. Or my Caron anniversary cake is giant. Looks small on camera, but bigger than my head. So yeah, I was gonna wait and share that on my episode today, but I wanted to share it sooner. So all my acquisitions are on my yarn haul video. I was hoping to have another acquisition to share with you, something I ordered last week. I think I ordered it on like a Sunday, so, and it got shipped out last Friday, so I don't know when I'll be getting it. It's coming from a place that's like 3 hours away from me. It's just funny how sometimes you can get something from across the country and you can get it in a few days, or it comes in the same amount of time that something from 3 hours away would take. But it's just, I don't need it for anything. I just bought it because I wanted to. So, but I was hoping I would have it. It is a mystery, they're mystery skeins, so I was hoping I could have opened them on camera, which I'll probably still try and do that anyways, and then just either insert it or do its own little video. So I was hoping that'd come today. It didn't, so we'll wait and see when I get it. I did order a couple other skeins from Dragon Strings because they were pretty. I actually do have a bit of an idea of what I want to do with those ones, but I don't know when I'll be getting those either. So yeah, I think I need to slow down on my yarn shopping again. I was doing so good, and then, yeah. And then I just started buying again. That's my second hobby, yarn buying, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys would say the same. Anyways, yeah, that's it for today. I'm not going to keep you guys with my blabbering. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.